It is a pleasure that you are with me again. I hope you and your pet are well. Today we will talk about the following: the 7 most common errors when deworming your dog. Let's start. All of us who have a dog generally know how important it is to keep it free of parasites. But internal deworming is not always done correctly. Here we are going to identify the 7 most common mistakes when deworming your dog and how to prevent them. 1. Forgetting to re-administer deworming medication a few days later. It is often forgotten that you must administer a second dose 15 days after the first, otherwise, deworming will be ineffective. The reason is that oral antiparasitics remain inside your dog's body for only a few hours, so it is necessary to administer a second dose at least every 2 weeks to better eliminate internal parasites. Fortunately, there are new internal antiparasitics for dogs, with sustained-release molecules, which are applied to the skin, remain active for a month and do not need to be re-administered immediately. 2. Administer an antiparasitic without knowing the weight of the dog. When it comes to deworming our dog, many times we forget to weigh him, or we simply think we know, or what his weight was the last time he was dewormed. This is the main reason that can cause you to underdose or worse, overdose your dog. Keep in mind that the total dose of a dewormer varies depending on the weight of the dog, so it is always important to weigh the dog first. If for some reason you cannot weigh your dog, it is best to use dewormers with a weight range classification, which ensures that we are administering the correct dose. 3. Believing that all internal antiparasitics eliminate all species of parasites. Just as there are various species of parasites, there is also a wide variety of antiparasitic. Some remove roundworms, others eliminate flatworms. The best way to deal with these two species of parasites is to administer so-called broad-spectrum antiparasitics, particularly those that kill adult worms and larvae. These antiparasitics act preventively by not allowing parasites to settle in your dog. There are also other more specific antiparasitics, but these drugs are only administered when it is certain that the type of parasites are present. 4. Believing that you can deworm it every 3 or 6 months or just once a year. Nowadays, our pets interact more with other animals in parks or squares, and we also share a closer bond with our pets. These changes in habits make a monthly deworming necessary to prevent the different parasitic diseases that can stalk your dog as well as the rest of the family members. 5. Administer the antiparasitic orally, without being sure that it has been swallowed or assimilated properly. It is not uncommon that when trying to deworm your dog, you administer the dewormer orally and the dog returns it, spits it out or vomits it after a while. This happens because many orally administered dewormers have a very bitter taste or aroma that your dog may not necessarily like. To avoid this rejection, it is best to choose antiparasitic drugs that do not need to be digested, such as those that are applied to the skin and act inside your pet. 6. When you have more than one pet, deworm only one of them. It is quite common for those who have more than one pet to deworm only one of them, or deworm all of them but not all at the same time. This error is equivalent to carrying out a partial and ineffective deworming, that is, only an attempt at deworming that puts your pet's health at risk, since the others that remain to be dewormed will continue to be a source of contagion. 7. Medicate your dog on your own. This is perhaps the most common mistake. We know that our dog has to be dewormed, but for this we simply buy an antiparasitic product without first taking the dog to the vet. It is important to remember that, during the consultation, the professional examines your dog's physical condition, weight, and lifestyle, whether or not he lives with children, etc. Based on this, you can decide which antiparasitic is the most suitable for your dog. To protect your dog from parasites and stay up to date on your dog's health plan, always talk to your primary care veterinarian, or search online for reliable information. Develop your dog's hidden intelligence to eliminate misbehavior and create the well-behaved, obedient pet of your dreams. Hit the instant access button below now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, and share the video. Thanks.